What's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Headshot and thank you for joining us. Today we are going to talk about the 365 and the P365 XL, show you some holsters here from Tulster, show you some light combinations for your holster. We got the Streamlight TLR-6, we got the Foxtrot and Lima from 6 Hour, and we also just have a bare bones P365 XL and regular P365. So if you've been looking for a holster to accommodate your P365 XL or 365 light or laser, Foxtrot, Lima, Streamlight, whatever, I'm going to show you why I think Tulster is one of the best companies out there, hands down. We've been working with this company for a very long time, and you don't have to take our word for it, fortunately, because a lot of y'all have bought using our discount code, and you can ask anybody that's bought from this company. They are awesome, they ship quick, and they stand behind their products, which means a lot. All right, so we are giving away 2 of these over on our Patreon. All right, but you do not have to be a patron of the channel to enter. This is for all of my viewers across all of the platforms, including Facebook, everywhere. If you follow us, just come over to Patreon and you can leave a link into the entry to win one of these holsters. Of course, our patrons will get double entries, but you do not have to be a patron to enter. This is how we do it. We've been doing giveaways and stuff for a long time. We are hosting them on Patreon now, but again, you don't have to be a patron. Patrons get double entries, though. And maybe you'll see something you like. Maybe you'll see, man, this guy's putting out a lot of awesome content over there. Maybe you'll join. I don't know. But today, this is what we're going to do. All right. Thank you for watching again. If you've just been looking for one of these models, same discount, 15% off using the code HEG87. So if you don't want to skip through that part, I'm going to tell you about Tulster, what they're about, and show you some of the unique features on these. All right. So I got a lot here on the table, but it is organized, believe it or not. We got the Streamlight TLR-6s over here. This one is going to be for the regular 365. This is going to be for the XL. These are the Lima, or that's the Lima holster, and that's the Foxtrot. All right, let me show you the basic features here, and then I'll show you how each one of these looks on me inside the waistband and how it looks in the configuration it's supposed to be in. All right, Tulster. One thing you're going to notice, very minimal. That's what these guys are built on. All right, they originally started with appendix carry, but so many people bought and started carrying inside the waistband, 3 or 5 o'clock position, including myself. That's how they market them. Inside the waistband and appendix carry. Very short all the way around. They cut off edges and material that don't need to be there. And one thing you'll notice is that the retention is in the trigger guard where it should be. The holster does not look like the outside of the gun. It looks like a standard holster because they don't want there to be any drag points on the gun at all. It's all in the trigger guard, and that's where you want it to be. Of course, with the P365 XL, it is a little bit longer, but you can tell one constant thing they have is they cut away material that does not need to be there. All right, this is really important. It's a Kydex material. If you live in the South right now and you understand that it is pretty much scorched earth here, not just the South, but especially in the South, it is hot. All right, and this material doesn't sweat. People ask me about suede and leather and these kinds of things, and I understand. A lot of those holsters are really nice. They look good. They feel good. But they don't feel good when you're sweating and it's 100 degrees outside and things like that. I don't want that extra material on my skin. That's why I like this material right here. High sight channel right there. All right, so if you have higher night sights or anything like that, it's going to clear them. Plus, everything is open in the bottom. And again, these guns have been safety checked, so you don't have to worry about that. Everything's open in the bottom, so any residual lint or anything like that is just going to fall right through. Undercut up in the trigger guard. So when you have the gun holstered like this, you want to be able to get a good grip right from the start. And that's one thing these guys allow you to do with their undercut that they do right under the trigger guard. So basically, the bottom of the holster is matched up with the trigger guard, so you can get a full grip, which is super important. Okay, if you have to pull this thing out, God forbid, you want to be able to have a good grip on the gun. And the magazine release is exposed. All right, I'll show you why this is a good idea here in a second, but I'll just tell you right now, if you're topping off your mag or anything like that, you can load the gun, put it in your holster, which is inside your pants, and top it off, put the magazine back in there. You can release the mag while it's in your pants, which is good. If you need to do a one-handed reload, you can put the gun in your pants, draw another mag out, and holster it while it's safely in the holster, which is cool. All right, retention point right here. So if you want to adjust the retention, let's say you want it to be a little bit looser than that, you can do that with this screw here. And I'll do it from this side so y'all can see what's going on. And I got some dirt or sand or something in this screwdriver, but that's okay. So yeah, you can adjust your retention there. And then you can also do an adjustment here. So this is pretty cool. If you're somebody that wants to play around with appendix carry, or you like to adjust the position of your gun. So if I were to carry this right now, the gun would be more canted this way. All right, if I move it this way, now it's going to sit more towards me, okay? So you can adjust this anywhere from 0 to 30 degrees, and that makes a big difference where that gun is going to ride, okay? And you don't have to have a separate holster for that. It's all built in with the 1.5-inch clip, and then you can get the soft loops as well, which right here I have them on my Glock 19 Gen 5. You can get those soft loops if you so desire. All right, so you move that back, and they do provide Loctite and stuff for you. So whenever you get these set up wherever you want it, just play around with it. You know, one night while you're watching TV, move it in different positions, sit down with it. Spend some time with it. Draw from the holster, especially. You know, make sure obviously the gun is clear and all that kind of stuff. We're all about safety, but you know, draw from that position. Make sure it's something that you're comfortable with. But then once you get it set up exactly where you want it, tighten the screws down. Before you tighten the screws down, put some Loctite on it. Okay, I had this happen to me with a Tulster because I didn't put any Loctite on it, and I was carrying one day and. Oh man, I was probably carrying that holster without Loctite on it for 6 or 8 months, and all the hardware just came out. I went to go pull the gun out to do something. I don't know. I just got home or something. I went to go pull it out, and the hardware came out. So make sure you Loctite it. All right, and one thing you'll know about them, ever since they switched to CNC machining, they do still do hand processes and buffing and make sure that everything is nice and cleaned up for you. There's no sharp edges. Everything is perfection. I mean, this is what these guys do. They do inside the waistband, and that is pretty much it. And they do it good. All right. They want to make sure every holster is perfect. Each one of their holsters, they buy the gun. They make sure that it fits absolutely perfectly. And then, of course, one thing that I know I love, I know a lot of y'all love, is that positive snap in the holster. All right. This is really good. This is what you want. Positive retention. A lot of Not a lot, but there are people that ask me about different holsters, you know, this type of holster and that type, you know, whatever type of holster you want to get, if it's going to be inside the waistband or outside the waistband even, make sure, to me, that's the most secure way, is having that positive snap. Make sure your retention is good. All right, that's the biggest thing. I've been riding my motorcycle a lot. I started a motorcycle channel, and that's one thing I'm very conscious of, especially on a motorcycle, is I don't want my gun flying down the highway at 65 miles an hour. So it's nice knowing I have a secure holster to back me up there, and I don't have to worry about it. All right, we are going to show what these look like on me in each configuration here, and I'm going to show you what those look like. But just if you were wondering what the P365 versus the XL looks like in the holster configuration, you can see the XL is a little bit longer. So if you're doing appendix, maybe you want to take that in consideration. But it is a little bit longer right there. Okay. Tons of colors. We're going to go through that right now. You can see they're all pretty much matte finishes. Okay. So they have that kind of dulled finish, which I like. The cryptic colors are my favorite, but of course they have the carbon fiber, police blue, and the red, and this is one of their fairly new colors, this camo design. Now, really quick before I get into the other holsters, the magazine retention device, all right, this is really nice. So I have a P365 XL magazine right here. Okay, I've already set it up in my mag carrier here. You can switch the clip inside or outside the waistband, however you want to run it. But what's nice is that now I have this holster, this mag carrier, and it won't work. So what do? Again, they send you the little Allen wrench, or if you have one, you can use your own. And what you want to do, take the mag out. You're going to tighten it up. And just do like quarter turns to start or half turns. Put it in there. That one's kind of loose. So, and basically what you have is you have your 9 and 40 double stack magazines are all going to be the same. Or you have your 45 double stacks. That'll be the same. Or your 45 single stacks. So if you have a lot of double stack magazines, you can buy one magazine carrier to fit them all. This is really nice. And you can see how the mag retention device, if you can see down in there, so you can see how that mag retention device works. You're going to tighten it up. Try to keep it still. All right, it's probably too tight now, but you get the idea. Now, it's not going anywhere. All right. Any kind of mag, Glock, SIG, HK, M&P, Smith & Wesson, don't matter. You can also loosen this up if we want to move it a quarter turn. You can do that right there. All right, really nice that you don't have to buy one of these for each one of your magazines. This mag retention device is a money saver for us for sure, which is a good thing. So there's that right there. All right, so P365 TLR-6. Again, same positive snap. It's going to add a little bit of weight, a little bit of width there. But if you run one of these attachments and you want to have a holster for it, these guys got you covered there. Let me show you to the next one. All right, TLR-6 on the P365 XL. All right, the holster, of course, is a little bit longer, so it is a different model. But as you can see, they got you covered on this one as well. How about the Lima light? All right, this is just a laser. And just my personal opinion here really quick. The price that these are, the Foxtrot and the Lima, compared to the TLR-6. Now, don't get me wrong. It's convenient, all right, that they have the pressure-activated switch like the Crimson Trace. But for the price, the TLR-6, I don't have the batteries in this one. You get the light and the laser together. TLR-6 is, I'd say, blowing these guys out of the water because this is just an amazing price on these things. Tulster does sell them. Unfortunately, a discount doesn't work for them. Just my personal opinion. If you're looking to get on a budget, Streamlight makes amazing stuff. I'd probably go with the Streamlight if you're trying to save some money. But even at $175, you only get the light or the laser. Then you go up to Crimson Trace, which is just a $20 more. You get the light and the laser with the pressure activated switch. So you have some options here. We did do a Crimson Trace review for the P365. So if you want to check that one out, you can. But if you're on a budget, the Streamlight TLR-6, man, I love their stuff. Light and laser, much cheaper than the other ones. But again, that's your choice. Just wanted to throw that in there. So this is the Lima. All right, the holster is a little bit smaller than the Streamlight. All right, so it might be an ounce or two lighter. Let's try it. Positive snap into place. Okay, again, all of their holsters, same adjustments that we just talked about. All right, 0 to 30 degrees. All of your lines are really clean. Sweat shield all the way up. High sight guard there. And undercut in the trigger guard so you can get a good grip on the gun. All right, now let's switch over to the Foxtrot. One thing I will say that I do like about the Foxtrot and Limas that they do go on very quickly. You can see your 100 lumen light right there. All right, police blue. Carbon fiber, same design, looks good. Now, one other benefit as opposed to leather or a soft material is that if you have a Kydex style holster and you have sights that allow you to do one-handed reloads like this XL, you can do a one-handed reload. So you have your mag in on one side, all right, your extra mag, you have to reload, you can drop the magazine out while it's still holstered, grab a magazine, pop it in there, do the one-handed reload off of the Kydex itself. All right, you have different points here. You could do it off of this or off the clip. I think the clip is the best place to do it, in my opinion. And you can manipulate the gun if you have to do that. Now, let's say you actually break the holster, which I've never broken one of these, but maybe it's possible. They have a lifetime warranty on all of their stuff. So if you're doing one-handed reloads, they do have lifetime warranty. And one other benefit of the actual clip is not only are they rounded, so if you're somebody that likes to do a lot of drills and you're on the ground a lot, doing side to side, on the ground, around cover, that kind of stuff, that rounded flat clip right there is going to be your friend when you're on the ground, as opposed to having a clip that sticks up that's very uncomfortable when you're on the ground doing your training or whatever you're doing. That is really nice. So it is a high grade 1.5-inch clip, and it's easy to move around. So the way I put this on and off, I just grab my the back of the grip right here with my thumb, and then I just pull gently like that up. All right, you can pull as much as you want on these things. Like I said, I've never broken one. But you pull it up over your belt. A good gun belt is always recommended inside the waistband carry. That's going to make a big difference. But pull it like that, put it on. If you want to move it from appendix to 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, if you want to move it around, you can do that easily with this holster. Other holsters where you have 2 clips, you got to adjust both clips and you got to do all this kind of stuff. This is easy. This makes it convenient to carry every single day, which is what these guys want you to do, which is what I want you to do. If you are a law-abiding citizen out there, carry every single day. Find you a good gun. We have plenty on all different kinds of holsters, all different kinds of guns, tips, and all kinds of stuff. Hopefully you are up to the 30-day challenge. If you're a law-abiding citizen, please go out, get your carry permit in your state. We want you guys to be safe, prepared, and all of that good stuff, okay? Thank you for watching. If you, again, want to check them out, we got the link down below. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.